What drones do you recommend for backyard flying? I think 2S, like the Flywoo Flyby 20 or the 2S Flywoo Nano Baby. I think, well, first of all, you stole my answer. I think the Flyby 20 is fantastic. I think it's fantastic. You can get it with the 04, although it's the 04 Lite, which is, I kind of wish it was the 04 Pro. But, yeah. Now, you can also get a Flyby 1.6, the 1.6-inch version. I think the 2-inch version is better. Unless you just absolutely need a 1.6-inch. Handles the weight better, flies better. This is an absolute blast to fly. It really is. It even crashes fairly decently. The 04 Lite I find difficult to fly in proximity because of the narrow field of view. I know they don't sell the 1.6 with the Pro. Do they sell the 2.0 with the Pro? No, sadly. Only the Lite. Well, there you go. So that would be a fair choice. And it is also available. I don't know what video system you have. It is available with Walksnail, HD0, and I believe analog. Hello? Analog? Somewhere? No, that's the HD. There's a Flyby analog as well. I'm sure of it. I tested them. So, maybe it's not a Flyby. Is the Flyby HD and then they call the analog one something else? It looks like it. Okay, fair enough. So that'd be a great choice. I think the Flylens 85 with the 04 Pro, great choice. Not going to fly quite as well as the Flyby, but going to be a little more resilient in a crash because of the prop guards. And comes with the 04 Pro, which is going to give you a way nicer experience. Annoyingly, they don't let you up-tilt the camera. Drives me crazy. What were they thinking? Look at the camera mount. Oh, full screen. Hot damn. That's a great render. Look at the camera mount. There's no way to up-tilt this camera. Are you joking? Why did you do that? Flywoo. What were you thinking? You're so close. So that frustrates me, but I still think that'd be a fun quadcopter to have. Yeah. So there's also, oh, whoops. Another one to think about is the Pavo Pico. This one is a little more focused on cinematic flying than acro flying, but is got a pretty solid following. It isn't currently available with the 04, but that's coming soon. And you can still get it with Walksnail if you prefer. Pavo Femto is 75 millimeter, and I think it is a little too heavy for its props. It is okay if you absolutely need a 75 millimeter cinema drone, but it doesn't acro for shit. And I just feel like the weight of the 04 doesn't do the Pavo Femto any favors. I'd take the top screw out and fix the up tilt with little pieces of double-sided sticky tape. Almac FPV, that is a great idea. 100% love it. All right. Well, thank you again for your donation. That was a wonderful donation, Budman, and really appreciate it. When you can get a Beta FPV Air 75 for $90, makes it so hard to pay $400 for that. Yeah, so if you're talking about analog, for a $200 super chat, I'll dive back into this question real quick. If you're talking about analog, which I kind of assumed you weren't, because like when you gave a $200 super chat, I assumed you were like a baller. And so I was just like, this guy's not buying analog. Who are we kidding? But if you're buying analog, you could just get like a nice little 75 millimeter analog whoop for $100 and just fly. You could just have so much fun. And you could buy 2 of them or 3 of them. And when you break one, boom, spare. You got it. So, yeah. Well, he asked for a backyard ripper. I feel like 75 is more true to that than a 65.